Alam mo sir, ganito yan eh. Yung pulis sir, maliit lang talaga yung sweldo. Maliit talaga, hanggang ngayon maliit talaga ang sweldo. Pag hindi pumasok ang local chief executive o city mayor at may problema ang personal yung pulis, cancer ang asawa, sweldo. Walang ibang puntahan yan, ikaw. Pag hindi mo tinulungan ang pulis, sir, patay. Yung sweldo nila cannot cope up with the demands of mga problema. Minsan, yung tanungin ko, ilan ang anak ko? Nagsabi, alam nila yung istasyon. Sa istasyon nila, yung station commander sila. Tapos magtanong ako sa isang pulis, ilan ang anak mo? Sabihin, 6. Sir, ito prangkahan. Nagagalit talaga ako. Putang. Sildo mo ng ganon, tapos sige ka, putulin ko yung, barilin ko yung, ganon. Nandito man sila, sir. And you can ask them. Stricto ako sa kanila, pero kaibigan ko sila. Ano ako sa police, sir? Because pagka may problema sila, nandyan ako sa kanila. Pro-police talaga ako at matagal akong nagturo sa Police Academy kasi noong practicing lawyer ako, wala masyado akong kita kasi bata pa ako. At maaga akong nag-asawa, magkaroon ako ng anak, kulang panggatas, kaya ako nagturo sa academy, kaya yan sila dumaan lahat sa akin. Lahat yan sila nakatikim ng lecture sa akin, sir. Wala akong sinabi sa kanila na pumatay ka ng tao, barilin mo, nakatalikod, ano yung sa law school ko, sir, yun ang tinuturo ko sa kanila. Yung criminal law ko dito sa law school ko, yun ang dinala ko sa kanila. At mas maganda kasi natitempla ko, I could use the common yung lingwahe nila. Kaya malapit yan sila sa akin. Pero alam nila pag nagkasala sila, alam nila yan. Pagka sinabi ko nga sa kanila, ito, pardon, allow me to use the word. Sinabi ko talaga sa kanila, putang ina kayo mga polis kayo. Huwag kayong pumasok dyan sa druga. Huwag kayong pumasok sa kidnapping. Kasi ako mismo, ako ang papatay sa inyo. Ako ang magparil sa inyo. Totoo yan, sir. Ano yan? Buhay man sila lahat. Sabi ko, putang ina, huwag kayong pumasok dyan. Let's say kayo. Papatayin ko talaga kayo. Kaya yung pulis na nagkasala, sir, mga ganon, either pagka nagkasala, wala na. Mawala.
Mawawala po?
Oo, tanongin mo yan sila. Kasi sabi ko, papatayin ko talaga, putang ina, pag nakita kita, patayin kita. At kung tanongin mo ako, sir, na may pinatay ako, hindi man ako ang iniimbestiga ngayon, so hindi ako magsabi ng totoo. Mag-line na lang ako.
Ako na lang po magtatanong, meron na ba ho kayong pinatay, Ginoong Pangulo?
Sir, may may moment, lalo na sa yung outrage. Yung hindi ko matanggap yung minsan yung pamilya na ubusin mo, patayin mo, tapos i-rape mo. Mukhang ano sa akin yan, sir, talagang nawiwirla ako. Masyadong ang fuse ko dyan, mainit talaga ako. Alam nila yan. Kaya behave. Sir, ito tanongin mo, prangka-prangka. Nandito, or citizens of this country, anong pinaka-safe na city for the longest time hanggang ngayon? Tanungin ko kayo.
Nung panahon po ng tatay ko, San Juan po.
Kasi sir, binaback upan ako ng tatay mo. O totoo, wag na lang tayo ilabas na lang natin. Ang sabi ng tatay mo sa akin, sir, you do what you have to do to make your city safe. Kasi ang Davao nababalitaan na maganda. Kaya ang Davao nag-flourish. Kaya ang Davao malinis. Kaya ang Davao ngayon, anytime maglakad ka, walang gagalaw sa iyo. Alam ng tao kasi pag magkamali sila, hindi yung police, they have to deal with me. Dapat ako ang imbestigahin dito kung extrajudicial killing. Wala yan sila. Ako mismo ang...
Mr. President, noong time na mayor ka, merong police na nag-involve sa droga sa Davao?
Marami, sir.
What happened to them as far as you know, Mr. President?
Ayan sila.
Sila ang may alam. O, sige,
Hindi.
tanungin natin sila. Mr.
Sinabi
President.
ko.
Sige.
Sabihin mo, 24 hours, sabihin mo sa putang inang pulis mo. Pag nakita ko yan, patayin ko.
Sige ba, I will now take the time of Senator Estrada. So, sino yung...
Wag lang, sir. Huwag ka na lang lumayo. Yan yung katabi mo.
Mamaya, sir, mamaya. Unahin ko muna itong bisita natin because we will always be with him. So we have lots of opportunities to ask Senator Bato.
He is the best performer, sir, kaya na senador.
Mr. President, can I ask ito muna sila, no? General Gamboa,
Your Honor?
hindi ka man nag-chief ng Davao, but tama na dumaan ka rin sa Davao sa career mo? At anong highest ang position mo po dun sa Davao?
Yes, sir. I was the official spokesman of the Police Regional Office 11 for 2 years.
Regional.
Yes.
How about the city level?
Wala, sir. I was never assigned the city officer.
How about General Sinas? Sir, you were never chief, di ba? So, dumaan po ba kayo sa career ninyo sa Davao City?
Never, sir.
Never.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How about si General Karamat? Hindi, sa mic, sir, para nakarecord. Never? Sa career nyo?
No, Mr. Chairman, sir.
So only General Gamboa pa sa regional level. What's the pleasure of the Senator De Lima?
Just one or two sentences, Your Honors.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
We all heard from the horse's mouth that there are indeed death squads and pointed to certain former PNP chiefs or chiefs of Davao. These are very clear. Davao death squad to liquidate criminals, suspected criminals. Inducing, encouraging, and prodding people to kill directly or indirectly is not part of the duty of an executive official, whether it is mayor or president. Malinaw po, yung Davao Death Squad andyan. Marami pong sinabi dyan tungkol sila Matabato and Las Cañas. And Colonel Garma has confirmed that there is such a group, only that they are covered by code of silence. Hindi po madali talaga ang kumuha ng mga pag-aamin sa mga police officials na sila ang mga inutusan para pumatay. Ang dami pong mga dinarate sila Matabato and Las Cañas tungkol sa mga specific cases of killings na yung order either pinapadaan kina Sonny Benaventura or kay Las Cañas and at times even from then Mayor
Mr. Chair.
Duterte himself.
I'm sorry to interrupt
Thank you,
the
ma'am.
good senator.
Yes, yes, you have the floor, you have the floor, go ahead.
The
Go ahead.
former senator is jumping into conclusion. Let the committee decide whether indeed there is an existence of the Davao Death Squad.
Senator Estrada, may I
Yes.
just...
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, Mr. President.
One statement. Kung lahat man ito, kung totoo, palayan niyo ako ng kaso. May korte. At sinasabi ninyo na bakit ninyo nalaman na matay, na ganun-ganun. So, ibig sabihin may witnesses kayo. O, file the case in court or file the cases in court. Sabi ko nga dito sa ano ko, mine and mine alone. Gusto ko ang syudad ko maganda, malinis, at livable. At sa awa ng Diyos, ako ang nauna sa Pilipinas. Alam mo bakit, sir? Ako po'y empleyado lang ng gobyerno. I started as a prosecutor. Kaya kapa ko yung kriminalo, pati yung mga criminals.
That is why, Mr. President, I was asking during my line of questioning a while ago, addressed to former Senator De Lima, why did she not file cases when she was the head of the Commission on Human Rights? She investigated, allegedly, the DDS, if there is a right term for it. She did not file any cases. You were present, Mr. President, when Senator De Lima, or when she was the chair then of the CHR, you were present during the investigation, if I am not mistaken, Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
And the president, when I asked him, denied that there was an existence of the Davao Death Squad. My question lang, Senator De Lima, bakit hindi kayo nag-file ng mga kaso kung talagang naniniwala po kayo na meron ho talagang death squad? Why did you not file cases immediately when he was just still a mayor?
Yes, Your Honor, nasagot ko na po yun.
Hindi mo nga
Dahil
sinasagot
yung mga pwede talagang mga maging witnesses ay hindi pa willing, takot pa na mag-testify against the former mayor.
All right, when you were Secretary of Justice, you had all the power. You were a very, very powerful cabinet member under the Aquino administration. Why did you not pursue it?
Because at that time, wala na nga hong nagiging resulta ng mga nagiging investigation din. Because again,
Madam
mahirap
Madam
kunin-
Chair, Madam Senator, you were a very, very powerful member of the cabinet during the Aquino administration. You had all the resources. You had the NBI at your disposal. Lahat ng mga government agencies were under your disposal. You had the ear of the president. Bakit hindi kayo nag-file ng kaso laban kay Mayor Duterte?
At that time, the relevant, real evidence, testimonial evidence, wala pa po sa aking disposal. Although I did try, yung sinabi ko po kanina, na rinifer ko na muna sa NBI. So, kaya lang, yun ang naging report, binalik nila sa akin. Now, they're trying, pero nahihirapan din sila na i-access yung mga witnesses.
Mr. President,
Kayo, yung
Mr. Chair.
sinasabi po kanina ni former President Duterte na Davao is the safest city, I think that is belied by statistics. I don't have the exact statistics now, but I read certain data. It's not the safest city. It has
So what is
among
the safest city,
highest,
as far as you
I
know?
would not know. It was it registered as among those with highest data on killings or murders. So how can it be a safe city?
Mr. Chairman, with the permission of Senator Jinggoy?
I think the former president wants to answer the accusations, the statements
Mr.
of
President,
former
yes, you're
senator.
recognized.
Maraming namatay, sir. Marami talaga. thousands, I would say, from yung naging mayor ako. Marami. Ito yan sila. Dito yan sila lahat. And they would tell you, ano niya, si Danao, si Koy, si Yambua. Ito si Senator Bato. Maraming namatay, pero ang namatay, sir, mga kriminal. Alam mo kasi ang Davao is a crossroad kasi ang unang nag-bloom sa Mindanao, tagaroon ka man, sir, ang Davao. Kaya saan yung progressive at saan yung pera negosyo, nandoon rin yung mga kriminal kasi ang negosyante pati ang kriminal magkasama yan. Kung saan yung pera, mga negosyante, nandoon yung mga kriminal. Kaya ganon. Kapag kabubo ka na mayor at hindi mo takot kang makulong, ako, di makulong, di makulong.